like presses against my face.
Like I'm a fucking ham.
I found a bug in my salad.
I'm gonna die.
Shattered into pieces.
Yeah.
I have something actually.
All right, you good? Got something? All right, let's do it. Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast.
Hey.
Some more familiar faces today. Who are you?
JT.
Danny,
Back again.
Danny the Manny.
Chazz with 3 Z's.
Oh, 3 Z's.
Z's.
I'm Antonio. Let's
start this
start
goddamn
the
picnic.
goddamn picnic, boys. What do you got? You said you got something.
I do. So, over the weekend we went to, or over the week we went to a comedy club. That was pretty fun.
we did actually.
We
got VIP.
We got VIP tickets on, even though we bought tickets like a few hours before.
Yeah.
It wasn't that many people there, but it was so cool. It was called Comedy on the Spot, so it's like basically the comedians walk in with no material and people throw out suggestions and they do it, and it's improv. And it was pretty impressive, honestly.
We had like the 3 front tables.
I thought most of them were pretty good.
I thought they were good.
I agree.
But one of the comedians that I wanted to see was not there.
We're gonna shout out Tim.
Oh yeah, one of the comedians that I went for, Tim Dillon, was not at the. Jeff Ross was there, which is really cool.
Jeff Ross was there.
It's always cool to just see him just do his thing.
He was just standing around.
But anyway, Tim Dillon was not there, and so I DM'd him on Instagram, and I was like, "Where were you?" And he was like, "Oh, traffic, sorry," which was cool that he answered. And then I was like, I seen that he had been in Long Island that day, and so I was like, "Oh yeah, traffic." Like I what I meant to say was like I hate the LIE, but I went like, "Oh yeah, traffic, fuck the LIE." But the thing is, the LIE, when you say it, makes sense, but it just says, so it sounded like when the next morning, I was like, oh, Jesus, I just sent them a text message that said, oh, yeah, traffic, fuck the lie. which really came off abrasive on my part.
He didn't even capitalize LIE.
Yeah, I just, so in order to make sure, I DM'd him again, and I was like the LIE, the highway,
Long Island Expressway.
Not calling you a liar. And he was like, "I know what you meant, LOL." But it was just. Now you know.
Now you got to report.
Now he's my best friend.
Yeah, now you got to report Tim Dillon.
You got to follow up that text.
Yeah. At least imagine Tim Dillon on his way. Like he's like, you already missed the show he's about to be at because of traffic, and now you just got a text from this asshole saying
like,
that.
Oh yeah, traffic. Fuck yourself. That's basically what the text was.
I don't know if it'd be better though if he capitalized it. He'd just be like, "Fuck the lie." I don't know if that's any better. I was looking at it. He seems crazier now.
Oh well, if you put L.I.E.
That would be the move.
Yeah. But he's from Long Island, so he knew what I meant.
Oh, okay.
So it was all good, but it was just funny that I woke up and I was like, oh geez.
It's funny that you woke up with saying like, oh geez, I called a famous comedian a liar, and now you have to go back and fix that. It's just being Danny.
Classic. Tim Dillon, Picky Boys podcast.
Tim Dillon's gonna be on the Picky Boys podcast. Boom. We're sending this to you. There it is. Got him. Absolutely got him.
Anyone anyone bomb at all? Improv? Improv's hard.
No one bombed, but there was 2 or 3 comedians that they put on after they gave the check.
Oh boy!
And by the time
that's tough.
What does that mean?
Like so they gave us the check, and then while we were like signing the check, they still had a few comedians performing.
What's the check?
Like the bill for the your bill.
Okay.
Basically like signifying the night's over, like
for your food and drinks. Okay.
But there's one comedian that stayed on once basically everybody left. Like the cleaning crew was already inside the room, and there was 4 people in there. It was me, Nick, and then like 2 other single people. And it was just like he's playing to a room of 4. So it's like
you're kind of forced to laugh.
So he didn't bomb.
If he was standing right there trying to make all of us laugh.
Yeah, he didn't bomb, but he's also like I couldn't imagine he felt good about it.
Dude, I went after like the second after check comedian, I was like, okay, I'm done with this, and I went to the bathroom and I just stood out there by the bar, and like every single one of the comedians was out there.
Yeah, they were just drinking.
I was sitting in between them all, and like Jeff Ross was hitting on one of the people we were with. It was just like I was like, what's going on here? I'm in this world now. All the comedians are just like at the bar, and I was like, all right, I'll get a beer. $17. I was like, fuck that.
It's a cool place.
It was cool. It was in the city. It was cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever do stand up?
Would we or did we?
Would you? No. Would you? I don't think.
You don't know if
have
I did.
you?
I have.
When?
No, I just told stories in front of class.
Stood up before.
Stand?
Hey, I've stood.
I told a joke in front of a person.
Dan, you wanted to do stand up.
I would do stand up.
I think he has the
I
face
would do
for
like a
stand-up.
I would do like 5 minutes. Like I'd have to prepare though. I couldn't just do like an open mic and just spit off the cuff because
I don't know if Danny's done anything.
my
for more than 5 minutes.
words just don't come out right sometimes.
3.5 minutes would just be a bit of stuttering.
Yeah, exactly.
Nick wants to do stand-up too.
Yeah.
Shout out Nick.
Shout out Nick.
Good luck with your dreams and aspirations.
Got him. Absolutely got him.
Dude, in Burger King one time, a long time ago in high school, we were with a group of friends, and this girl was yelling at us. We knew her, but like we were pissing her off. She was yelling like, "You guys are assholes!" Blah blah blah.
Talking
blah,
to you
blah.
or
Yeah,
Burger
talking
King?
to me. You guys are assholes. Turns around, storms out, face poof, right into the glass, right into the glass. So now she's making this big scene, getting everyone's attention, calling everybody an asshole. Turns around. Face
Called
makes
karma, baby.
makes out with that glass.
Called
We
karma.
looked at
It
the
was
door.
a pull door.
Yeah, we looked at the door. Her like nose and like mouth, that imprint, like the breath imprint on it. We couldn't help but laugh. Couldn't
Little
help but laugh.
fossil on the
Yeah,
glass
it's
there.
like this girl's worst moment is on this glass right here at the Burger King we ate at. I love Burger King.
Memories.
You ever have someone storm out on you, make a mistake, or you like cause a big scene and just get fucked by it?
I feel like that's the moment when you're most likely to fuck up because you're not thinking straight.
When you're just angry
You're
making
gonna
a
do
scene.
something stupid.
Like you turn around, you just fucking eat dirt.
You go out the wrong door. Yeah, I've had that. I had that with it's kind of a long story, but basically, remember when Jack got handcuffed? Remember that? The police took him to the hospital. They said he was too drunk.
Oh, I know what night you're talking about. I wasn't there
I
though.
mean, it could be one of the
well,
30, but yeah.
Basically, the police saw he was very drunk. But we're at Penn Station on the train to go home, and they made him leave Penn Station, made him get in an ambulance, drive to the hospital. He was the whole time going, "I don't want this. I want to go home." Like he wasn't coherent, but he was not slurring his words. He was saying, "Listen, I refuse medical service," but because he was under 21, I guess he couldn't say no. I don't know. That's what they were telling us.
That's so weird. Did he have to pay for it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So much.
Damn.
But that's where this comes to. He had to pay for the ambulance ride, like $1,000.
So
Which, like,
fucking
why
dumb.
not just take an Uber?
That's what dude. Unless you're like bleeding all over the place, just take an Uber if you gotta go to the hospital.
Even if you're bleeding over the place.
Right? Well, can't the cops just put us in the back of the car and drive him there?
Cops suck, but
But yeah, so we're at the hospital, and we're in the waiting room. We didn't even go into a room, like a hospital room. And the nurses see what's happening. They're like, he didn't even throw up or anything. He was fine. He was drunk. It was a night out. He was drunk. And the nurses come up to me and go, just listen, just pretend like you're complying for 10 minutes until the cops leave, and we'll let you go. So we did that, and then the cops still weren't leaving, and the nurses went over to the cops and went, "Hey, we got this, guys. You can go." And then we're like, "Oh man, these nurses are so cool." Like I was making them laugh the whole time. We're joking around, and then the nurse comes up and says, "Okay, now we just need your insurance." I went, "For what? We didn't even go in a room." And she's like, "Well, for the charges." And we're like, What charges? We were in the waiting room.
They didn't admit.
I was like, what are the charges for? And she went, well, the doctor came over and talked to him. I was like, yeah, do you think the doctor's words are worth that much? What?
It's $400 a word.
And I was like, what's it going to be? She's like, I don't know. And we have to figure it out. Like, well, what's it going to be? I don't know. And no, okay, what's the average charge when this happens? What is it usually around? And she's like, like usually it's around 2,000. What? What? So I was like, Jack, get up. We're leaving. The cops are gone. So it's just the nurses and some non-existent doctor who came and said just a couple words.
Make a run for it.
They didn't. I think maybe they took his blood pressure. I can't remember.
So that's some expensive.
But we're in the
blood.
waiting room, so I don't think so. And yeah, and then we just we're like, no, we're leaving. We stormed out. Went the wrong way.
Oh boy!
Security guards came over and were like, "Listen, man, you're going the wrong way." And I was like I'm gonna listen to you. And I kept going that way. You're working for the man. You're working for the man.
You're going past operating rooms. Fucking patients.
There was a guy at a surgeon. We walked into a surgeon's. No. But, and then I was like, this guy's trying to deceive us to get us back into the waiting room. So I was trying to get through this labyrinth, and then I finally trusted him and went, all right, well, what's the way out? It was like that way. Walked out, left. And then as we were walking by, the ambulance that took us there was driving by, and he was like some young kid. He was like, yo, what's up, man? And I was like, fuck you.
Fuck you, guy that did nothing wrong.
Some EMT.
Storming off.
You're driving a very medical-looking limo. That's way too much money.
Yeah,
Ambulances are
That's
ridiculous.
a fucking expensive limo.
On hoarders, a lot of the time, the hoarders
Here we go.
they get incredibly frustrated, and so like they just storm off. But it's their home, so where are they going? Where do you go? You can't if you storm out of your house.
To the bar.
Did you ever run away? Have you ever run away from home?
I'm guessing you have.
I have. when I
This guy, man.
I mean, it wasn't like a real runaway from home, but like I got like 100,000 quarters. Like I had like all my piggy bank
that is the
essentially.
heaviest-
I put them in a drawstring bag, and I went, fine, I'm leaving, and I fucking stormed off, and I went to like a Chinese food restaurant, and I like bought like one thing of fried rice, and I was like, oh, this life's not for me. And I showed back up, tried to sneak in, and they were just like, so you're back. And I'm like, you got me for now.
they go to like the back room. It's like, did you bet 5 minutes or an hour? What'd you
And
bet?
I'll be
It's
just,
like,
What's the over-under?
yeah, what's the over/under on Danny coming back 15 minutes
I was
later?
like, no, dude, this is a warning. Don't ever fucking. Don't ever do
power
this to me
move.
again.
Don't ever not buy me fucking Frosted Flakes again, bitch.
Yeah.
You guys seen Tony Hawk's Twitter? It's pretty funny.
What is he saying?
People basically just like they know his name, but they don't know who he is. So it's really funny. He said that at the TSA he gave this guy his license, and it was like Anthony Hawk, and he's like, huh, like that skateboarder guy. And he's like, yep, and he's like, I wonder what he's up to these days. And he's like, this. He has really funny tweets.
Getting unrecognized by a TSA agent.
Fucking
TSA.
Man, it must be so funny to be like D-list celebrity, you know.
I don't know
Like
if
some
that's
people,
funny.
like some people know you. and-
Sad.
Yeah, I think it's bordering on the line of upset.
Yeah, but you know that's kind of funny still.
I feel like the D-listers is the way they make money is on those websites where you could pay a celebrity to like do something.
Oh, cameo.
Give like a happy birthday message or whatever.
Yeah, like.
That's what I would do.
Yeah,
If I was a
seriously.
D-lister,
If I was
It's
D-lister,
like, it's like I saw a shout out for $20.
good thing I'm a B-lister.
I still have a shout out for $20.
Well, now Cameo's getting pretty big. Snoop Dogg's on Cameo. That's like the big.
Snoop Dogg's on
Wow.
everything.
That's the big thing now.
Jake,
the price range?
Jake Paul's
I don't
on
know.
Cameo. Like everyone's on Cameo.
Yeah, but
Jake
Jake Paul charges like fucking $400 for like a 30-second video, which is ridiculous.
He can charge that.
That sounds
I mean,
like
I know,
Jake
but it's fucking crazy, dude. It's wild that like that's worth it.
Dude,
To be
that's
like,
30
oh, happy
seconds.
birthday, Jennifer! Like, fucking, so glad you're a Jake Paul, or like, that's worth $400.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's not worth $400. Well,
It's
to
like,
that kid, it is.
you better be showing some skin if I'm paying $400.
Can you be shirtless in the video?
Hear that, Jake Paul?
Can you be sure
In the special request section.
it'll be $200 extra? Shout out, Picky
Please
Boys.
be naked. Please be hard.
Oh. No, that's.
I mean, there's definitely a porn star in Cameo. That's like
I'll show you my tits.
happy
They're probably
birthday
all on there.
I'll show you my
know?
wiener.
No, what?
The Cameo, the porn stars, not me.
Yeah, you just said you. You just say, yeah, I'll show her my wiener.
No, that is not what I said.
Let's roll it back.
Roll it
That is
back.
not what I said.
Anyway, but yeah,
I might have said that, but I was pretending to be a porn star.
Maybe we should maybe we
Pretending.
should maybe we should throw a bit of the budget at the get a few like really D-list celebrities to open the podcast. Like, welcome to the Picky Boys podcast.
That'd be pretty funny, actually. That'd be pretty funny.
Would it be like probably $100? Get
Probably
a
$100 get
Way past the
there's
budget.
Fucking this,
Blowing past the budget.
yeah, we did the budget of $0.
yeah, you're about $100 over budget.
No, but
Sorry, Danny, can't accept that request.
but I think it'd be funny to be like, oh yeah, I was fucking an extra in fucking some movie, and you
What
know
the fuck are you talking about?
they're
don't
they're
know.
really D-listers on there. Like there's
I feel like a lot of them have rules on Cameo where they won't promote stuff.
Yeah, I
though.
feel like they
That's
wouldn't
different.
promote.
true.
You could try it though. Worth a try.
I'll try it.
But you could just say what's up to the Picky Boys.
Yeah, what's up, Picky Boys? That's true. Let's get Mr. Mosby. I want Mr. Mosby to do it.
Who's Mr.
Isn't he in jail?
Excuse me? Mr.
Didn't he have
Mosby.
like a drunk driving thing?
Oh, boy.
I don't think
I bet
so.
Drake Bell's on Cameo.
I don't
Of course
think-
he is.
I'll have Drake Bell shout out. The CEO of Taco Bell. I'll have him fucking shout us out.
Yeah. I think that'd be good. And then make him sing a song.
Oh, boy.
That's a great song.
That's actually him singing.
That's a great
He
song.
was,
It's a
like,
great song.
He had like a promising music career.
Yeah. And
that
then he
was
went bankrupt.
dashed.
I guess, well, now he's not going to shout us out on Cameo.
Yeah, we were
Oh, like he's watching.
He watches every single
Imagine.
episode.
You don't know.
You'd be surprised. I think you'd be surprised. Oh, or you see the new meme that came out, or the new like short Instagram video of the guy holding the beers in the tray? You remember?
Oh yeah.
And one beer falls off, and then
And
they
they
all
all
fall
fall
off,
off.
and the reaction is just like,
What do you do?
that's
It's
it.
over.
What other reaction do you need besides like,
This is the worst day.
that's it? Yeah, that's it. Just like quit right here. You don't know what I'm talking about?
That's how serial killers are born.
Have you guys had anything like that happen?
Like what?
Like the beer thing
Something.
there?
Oh, like shit just fall out of my hand, a whole tray.
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
dude.
like while you're working and I don't know.
Oh.
You just fuck up and drop 3 people's meals.
Oh,
If you're doing a
You
weight.
go
we had
first.
this. We had this really like old glass in my
boy.
cupboard or whatever, and I liked it because it was like a nice mug, and I was using it. And one time I picked it up, and the bottom just broke. Everything fell out. It cracked. I was like, "What? Why did this happen?" All I did was fill it up with water.
Is that your story or is that what
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
happened?
That's
that-
what
You
happened.
told your
No,
mom?
when people came in, and it was like,
that's
Chazz, why'd you do that?
That's exactly what happened. I couldn't believe it. I was like, it just broke.
I think you got to make up a better story than that because
Didn't make it up.
sometimes the truth is just
Yeah.
too unbelievable. You know, you got to.
Dude, that's what happened to me with my God, I was cooking like one of these glass things. These glass in the oven. You
Yeah.
put like a glass pan.
Yeah.
What is it? A glass
tray?
Yeah, it's glass tray. There you go.
Right?
One of these glass things.
One of these glass
you know?
things that you put in
Was it
the
a
oven.
tray or pan?
Danny, excuse me, Mr. Dictionary. A glass tray, right? I had a glass
Yeah,
tray.
yeah.
Put it in the oven, and I've done this 100 times before. And I was cooking chili or whatever.
Or whatever.
You
Put chili in a glass tray.
Well, like a
What do you put your chili in?
I'm sorry, Gordon Ramsay.
or like a 7-layer bean dip. It's glass.
The point is
God,
that
it's fucking
it was
boiling.
It's hot in here.
it was ready. The cheese was melted. Everything was good. And I go to grab it, and just
breaks.
It's not like it broke. It shattered into pieces, millions of pieces.
I don't think that was supposed to go in the oven.
Well, yeah, no. They're supposed to go in the
did it
oven
100 times before.
But I think it's called a Pyrex dish. But they're like the same kind of. They're like tempered glass, so it's the same thing as like your car windshield. So they're designed so that if they do break, they don't leave like really dangerous shards. They just go.
It's just fucking
it just like
shatter.
crumbles. You know.
Well, that's what happened. I didn't. I just touched it, and it's like the simple act of me like making contact with it just made it shatter. And my parents, like, they use this too in the oven, and everyone, and none of them believe it. Like, JT, you dropped it. Like, just admit it. I'm like, no, guys, I tell you, it shattered.
I hate that when you tell the truth and everyone thinks you're lying. You're like, what do you do? The
Might as well
ang-
go
it
with
just builds.
the
Just accept it.
yeah.
one
accept
of my managers at my old restaurant, they do catering too, and it was like a $2,000 order. Simply, it was like, all right, he called me over to put it in the truck and send it. Got there, and the guy just goes, simply, the order wasn't for today, for tomorrow. So now like, he just forced to just give out this $2,000 like all this food just to the employees. So I just took a tray home, and it wasn't my problem, but
That sounds great though.
that was a big mess up. That was a big boo boo.
The biggest mishap that's ever happened with delivering pizza for me was like this one woman. I delivered her a salad, very rude, didn't tip at all, and she called back and went, "I found a bug in my salad," and then the manager at the restaurant was fucking livid. He was like, "Oh, she found a bug. She found a fucking bug." she was like, I want you to bring that salad back to me. I want to see that fucking bug." Like, everybody was very upset. And then I went back, and she was like, "Look, it's right here. Like, do you want to eat this?" And I was like, "No, I don't want anything to do with this. Like,
I don't want a salad.
I just want to just take this
Was
new
there a
salad."
bug?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's the most important part.
But then I didn't see it. But then so I gave her a new salad, and so the whole entire time she put it in a large bowl and inspected it in front of me. She was like, "No, don't go yet."
Oh my God.
And I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. It's like the delivery drivers don't make the fucking salad.
Yeah, it's like, we're not making the salad.
You make $5 an hour. Get out of here.
Seriously.
Fucking bastards.
And just imagine Danny. He's driving there and he's making the salad.
While he's driving.
They all got a promotion after we left.
I know. That
They're
makes
like,
a lot
"Oh,
of
these
sense.
guys gone?
Yep.
We can pay you more."
These guys are gone. They were complaining too much. We'll show them. Double the fucking. Good for them, I guess. Say that again.
You heard me.
Monster.
Yeah, I guess we never complained, so, you know.
Yeah, we should have just people who complain, man. Complaining, really? If you know how to complain right and
You're gonna get
You're
you're
gonna
gonna
get
get a
you're
long
gonna get the
way in
world.
this life.
You're gonna get the
But
world.
you got to know how to complain.
If
If,
you-
you're gonna complain about a imaginary bug in a salad, that's not the same as like knowing how to complain right.
Yeah, like you complain, you could get your tickets, get your money back, get your free things. Fucking complaining. Bunch of complainers out there.
Moms
but
are
you know
very
what? They're
good at that.
winning. Yeah, mom's gonna.
After you push a child out of you, you
just
don't think
fucking
any
hit
shit.
him with the. I want to speak to the manager.
Oh boy, it's like, dude, I'm a cashier.
I've
It's like-
I've only done that one time. It was someone had stole my phone and made a bunch of international calls on it.
racking up that bill.
$900 in calls to Cuba.
That is.
And so
Interesting.
and then I was like, and then they were trying to get me to pay it because coincidentally I was actually at Firefly, and so I couldn't call them for the next 3 days. And they were like, because you didn't report it within 24 hours, you may have just made those calls and said your phone was stolen.
Fuck
So
off.
Incredible.
you have to pay for that. And I was like arguing like over and over and over, like saying the same exact thing, like this is fucking bullshit. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna need to talk to your manager. and I hit him with it. Manager called, wiped it right away. That's it. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do.
It's also like,
Because at first the manager was trying to get me, and I was like, all right, you know what? I'll pay all $900 of these charges, but that'll be the last dime that me or anybody that I know will ever give to T-Mobile.
Oh, there it is.
and then they were like, thanks for being a customer. We're gonna wipe it. Please stay with us.
You can
Beef
relax.
Mobile.
We'll be okay. The $900 is wiped.
no, the thing that's upsetting about that is that it's not like a physical commodity. Like, it's not like they actually had to pay the $900 for these calls, and it's like,
Yeah,
you
of
gotta
course.
cough it up now. It's not a physical. It's calls. It's electricity. What is it? you do not have. You can wipe that.
you could wipe that.
I don't know nothing about the internet waves.
So, would you rather spend desert or like Antarctica? How would you rather die?
Antarctica, absolutely.
Hotter, cold. How you dying?
Well, the desert gets real cold at night, though.
All right, fuck you. All right. How about hot box or freezer box?
You can freeze in the desert.
Oh,
can.
that just
So supposedly the like freezing to death, there's like a very like nice warm like last minutes of
Last
your
hurrah.
life. Yeah. Like when you're dying, it feels warm.
because your body's
Your
like
body's numb.
Yeah,
Just
so
tricking
that's,
yourself?
So that's nice.
That's
I,
why-
I think when you die of heat exhaustion, you're just a fucking
just-
loser. I mean, I mean, not like you are a loser if you died from heat exhaustion,
Same.
but like you're
But it
just
sucks.
you know,
You're
it
saying
sucks.
sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just
that's
miserable.
like the people on Everest. Like it's really sad. But
There's
like,
no like, oh yeah, during the last 5 minutes of dying, you feel cool. Like no, you just feel really hot.
If I don't know if you guys see Everest, the movie.
No.
No.
Like when they get stranded up there, the people like the most dangerous thing is when you're not watching each other and the people just start taking off their clothes because they feel hot. Because like they're so cold that their body just like
Right.
it's a last like poof, and you feel really warm, so you start taking off your clothes, and that really is what gets you because now you have no
Are they like
protection.
delirious too?
Yo,
or-
absolutely. They're not doing that because like it's like, if you're stranded somewhere where you're probably dehydrated and now.
Oh, they're not just hiking; they're stranded.
Oh yeah, they got stuck in like a storm up there.
Oh, okay.
Dude, have you seen that fucking the fact that like now it's like super overcrowded? Like, did you see that picture of the line? There's like a line to the summit. Like people are waiting 2 hours like at the summit just to get a picture. Like there's so
selfie
many
on it?
tourists.
Yeah.
There's so many tourists on
that, dude.
Everest,
If
and
you-
people die.
Yeah, there's a
because
bunch
of
of
it.
poop and pee and dead
If
bodies.
you're really talking about Everest, Everest is like the biggest trash dump one because people just leave their shit there
And die.
And they have dead bodies as landmarks. Like, oh hey Mary, we're at Mary, we got to get up to Jeffrey. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
But yeah, but like the tourism like has just completely spiked because it costs a lot of money. It costs like $10,000 just to get like a permit to hike there, and then you got to buy a shaman or whatever the fuck.
No, not a shaman. It's
a guide.
No,
No,
yeah, but there's a
it's
word.
called,
Is it a shaman?
I think it is a shaman.
No,
I don't think it's a shaman.
I think it's a shaman.
It's not a shaman. I know.
think shaman-
I know
It's
because
shaman,
Shamans
the,
do
like,
shaman
the
things.
ayahuasca trip guys, you know?
that's
Huh?
yeah,
That's a
I
shaman
think so.
too.
Yeah,
Vsauce.
Yeah.
God, it's not a shaman. I'll look up the name later.
I'm telling you, it's shaman.
No, because
But-
me and Brian were arguing over like he used a word wrong. And I was like, no, that's a guide for Everest. Some weird shit.
But you should look up the picture of like it's literally like people waiting.
Is
for
it famous? Can I put it
yeah,
up? I'll put
it's,
it up.
It's literally people waiting for the peak of Mount Everest, and like I think someone died just waiting in line. Like they already made it to the peak.
Imagine
and
spending
just
so much
died
money to
waiting in
go to
line.
the fucking peak of Everest to wait on fucking line like you're at Disney World and then die. I would get
I'd
to
be
wherever
so
I'm going and I would fucking I'd complain to the manager. Absolutely, I'd complain.
Can I see the manager, please?
Can I see the manager? Because this is fucking bullshit. I'd be so pissed. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's that. I never got like. I mean, I get the principle. We kind of like, oh yeah, it's a big thing. I climbed it and I'm at the top, but I never understood like why you'd risk your life for such a what seems like
What's the ratio of people that? What's the
unrewarding
ratio
task.
that what's the ratio of people that see the summit and people that die? It's not that high, is it?
I know, but like, have you do you see the movie Free Solo?
No.
No.
About the
But
guy
I know
who
what it is.
fucking he climbed El Capitan without any fucking ropes. Like,
That's crazy.
Why? Like,
What's El Capitan?
it's like the largest rock wall in the world.
It's like 400 meters.
It's really
4,000
big.
meters.
Yeah,
Was it
it's
something big?
fucking huge. And it's like this just basically huge straight slab of granite, essentially, I think. And
He's fucking Spider-Man.
And then this guy's climbed it a billion times, but he finally climbed it without any ropes. The first person to ever do that, and it was terrifying.
So as in one little like, oh, that rock's not supposed to be there.
It's all over. Yeah.
It was filmed. The whole thing was filmed, and like there's a lot of like a big part of the documentary is about because his friends filmed it, and a big part of the documentary is like what happens like if he fucking dies.
Yeah, do we keep
like,
filming
do we
it, or-
keep filming? Where's the line between like documentary and just like making a snuff film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being a friend having to film him on the way down. It's like, oh boy, that's a tough rewatch. You know.
Be a lot of
Yeah.
screaming.
Yeah.
But he did it.
If you guys had a boil, I know you had your little cyst on you.
Boil?
Yeah,
Had a fucking boil, fucking ridiculous, or as the scientific word, abscess, fucking right under my arm. I thought it was an ingrown hair. I left it for a couple of days. I was like,
Oh, boy,
this is
biggest
weird.
mistake.
Shit started getting big. I'm like, what is going on?
Like big,
Where?
like how big?
It was the size of a fucking ping pong ball right under my arm.
Oh.
What? A ping pong ball?
It was
After it
huge.
hits like gumball, aren't you like, maybe there's something wrong?
Because I thought it was an ingrown hair. I was like, all right, I'll let it pass, and it wasn't hurting me. So
Let it pass.
it wasn't hurting me until I got big enough to where I was like, I did this, and I was in blinding pain. And then if I put it down, I was in more blinding pain. I was like, all right.
Just gotta get rid of this golf
So
ball.
what did you go to like emergency room or some shit?
Yeah, I
Like,
had to go to the emergency room. My nice doctor, Dr. Khan. He fucking
Shout out Dr. Wait,
shout out Dr. Khan.
Shout out Dr. Khan.
He numbed it up. They filled it with a bunch of extra liquid, so now it's just bigger.
And that's a grapefruit.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
Fire with fire.
and he pops it, and there's a whole bunch of fucking blood and pus and liquid,
fucking blood.
Just Chazz juices?
just flooding out of
Chazz
it.
juices.
And what they have to do, they have to break up all the pus that's in there. So now he has like a fucking scalpel, and he's going
Ugh.
like I'm a fucking ham.
like on my hand.
A fucking Christmas ham.
So yeah. It was painful because they couldn't numb all of it. So I'm like, this is incredibly uncomfortable. My mom's looking like she's like, ugh.
When what? Did we know you? I feel like you never told us
Yeah, it's
about
just like
this.
a week ago.
This was a week
It's like a
ago.
week ago, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I had a
How's it
similar...
look now?
Do you have a scar? Show us the
Oh,
scar.
shit. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, my
damn.
God.
Oh boy, that's a scar.
boy.
Does it hurt?
No.
Oh,
better.
it's scar tissue. It's hard.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's a fucking big
Wow.
old-
Wow, you didn't show us this?
What?
You didn't show us
He
that?
told us this. He had never
Yeah, I
showed us
told-
this.
I
That's the
didn't-
first
'cause
time.
I didn't take a
Checking
picture
checking
of it.
that video.
But yeah, it was fucking crazy. And
He
then
was just stabbing you. Oh, yeah, you fucking like that? Stabbing you.
It's like hot.
Spanks you.
I was in so much pain. They didn't have anything for me to grab onto, so I'm just like.
Oh, I had a similar thing. I had a pilonidal cyst. I had a cyst on my tailbone.
Tony had a bunch of built up cum in his ass.
So that's inevitably the joke. It's inevitably the joke. It's something I
The size of a golf ball.
It wasn't a golf ball, but it's something I knew I had to deal with. It was more like a snake, honestly. It was something. It got so impacted that it just started to spread.
Oh.
So like it was. So I went to the hospital because the fucking. I'm not gonna shout out the place that fucked me up, and I had to immediately go to the hospital. But I went to the hospital and they didn't. I was in like it hurt so bad that my vision went like fuzzy screen. You know, like I almost passed out. So,
fuzzy screen.
You know.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but it's
Blurry?
funny
No, not blurry.
No, like
fuzzy screen.
Like
A tunnel.
no,
like
like
static-
you ever see like
static
when
sound.
the cable goes out and it goes.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it went fuzzy screen. I knew I was about to pass out, but I kind of like grabbed the wall and I made it through. And then they put me on the bed, and so they have to cut this thing open, right, on my tailbone, and they didn't numb it, and I was full spread on my stomach, like holding like the edge of a fucking.
So you're just naked?
Kinda. I was kind of naked.
Like, are your pants
Oh,
on?
my pants were down. No, my pants were completely down. I was just these four nurses were just staring into my ass. and these poor nurses. And then I was holding the bed and they cut into it with a scalpel without numbing me. It's still the worst pain of my life. And I was gripping the bed and the nurse like one of the nurses could definitely tell I was in pain, and one single tear came down my face. You know, it was like one of those. And then she just grabbed my shoulder and went, "It's okay. I know. I know."
What really bothered is
I don't feel pinches anymore.
I had to go in like 2 days after they did it for a wound check, and so like I get there, and like they were really. It's weird to know you're fine, but be in the emergency room and have to go through all this shit when I could have been like, I could have had Johnny on the street be like, oh, well, it looks like it's getting, it looks like, because that's what they did. They're like, oh, yeah, it looks like it's getting better. And then they put a Band-Aid on it. And they
hospitals suck.
And they charge you $4,000 for
yeah,
that
they
Band-Aid.
charge me an inappropriate
That's when you
amount of
walk
money.
out.
That's when you gotta
Don't
walk
go
out.
the wrong way.
Don't give your insurance. Just walk out.
I can't even think about the worst pain in my life.
Oh, that was hands down the worst pain in my life.
I don't know what it is.
It's up there.
One time I was just actually like legitimately kicked in the balls, like a big old punt, like fucking
like
boom,
60-yard
just
field goal.
Yeah, fucking it was bad. I cried.
Yeah, I get that.
Worst pain of your life, JT?
Man, probably pretty similar. I was playing catcher. You know how you sit when you're catcher?
Oh, boy.
You sit like a fucking frog position or whatever.
Yeah.
Squatted.
The ball, pitcher threw it, and it went right into the sack. Literally,
He gave you a third ball.
I pretended nothing happened. I
Oh,
just
boy.
Tried to keep a straight face. I was probably crying under the mask.
Aren't we all?
Played out the rest of the inning for like 10 or 15 minutes. Went in the bench and just like lied down on the floor. And
Oh.
it was
That's
terrible.
worse. That's worst JT pain in your life.
Oh, it was so bad. I've
Oh,
never been-
actually, I think I know what it is.
Oh.
Last time, there was one time in high school I had an ingrown like,
Toenail?
My thumb, not my thumb.
What?
My toe thumb.
My thumb.
My
My
big
toe
thumb.
thumb.
My big toe.
Got it. The toe thumb.
And that was ingrown like pretty massively, and I didn't have it like any work done on it yet, and I stubbed that toe. I just hit the ground, like it wasn't even like I didn't even like I wasn't like ooh, I just like, fucking hit the ground. I was like, "Ah!"
I remember accidentally stepping on it, and Danny was like, "Ah!"
Dude, any like literally walking, like any light brush of
Start
it
limping.
was horrible. It was the worst pain ever.
Me and Chazz are getting fucking cut into, and you got an ingrown toenail and a fucking baseball.
Dude,
Man,
I mean,
the
I
cup
got.
does nothing.
I mean, I had to get cut into to fix it.
That's true. But they could probably numb a toe pretty good.
I mean, yeah, but they have to put a thick ass needle in it first.
Oh boy.
Yeah, right in the tip.
Oh.
Yeah.
The thing with the baseball is that I use maybe a cup does do something, but I use the same cup from first grade to 8th grade, and this was in 8th grade. So this cup was just
Covering a
sitting.
ball?
It was just sitting on my sack. So when the ball hit it, it just kind of made the cup just
Stab it.
push into. Yeah, basically. That's what happened.
That's you still using that? Actually, can I
I'm probably
borrow that?
infertile. But
Oh, not where I was
This
going.
explains why your balls are so big.
yeah, they're just giant tumors.
You ever done goat yoga?
Goat yoga?
Yeah.
No.
You can. They pretty much
You just-
yoga's
you-
just become.
You just said yeah.
Blank
Like
yoga.
you just said yeah. Like you never done goat
You never
yoga.
done
And we're
goat
like,
yoga?
Like we're supposed to know.
What is goat yoga? Is this a goat screaming in the background?
You know, they get a bunch of little baby goats and do yoga with goats.
You're lying.
No,
I'm not
that's
lying.
No,
I'm
way.
not lying.
Maybe puppies.
Google it.
You
I'm not
ever done
lying.
it?
No, of course not.
Maybe puppies. I could see
You
like
think I'm gonna do yoga with a bunch of fucking goats? Fuck
I don't
that.
want to do anything with goats, honestly.
Exactly.
you guys
They
have
just
any,
eat. They eat your hair.
I
And shit.
always thought petting zoo
I was about to say.
was a fucking that's gross. Like, I don't get it. And I never got it. Like, it's
petting
like,
zoos just smell like Danny.
They do.
I disagree. Honestly, I'd be more worried that you're still my friend if I smelled like a petting zoo all the time.
That's fair. That's fair. Unless I'm just like I can't smell
It smells like those little pebble. Fucking,
the food
Yeah,
pellets.
food
It smells like the
pellets.
food pellets combined with just llama poop pellets.
I saw a really
I don't know.
nice
I
bunny
didn't. I didn't mind
I saw a really nice bunny there. once.
feeding the goats and llamas. You didn't like it?
No.
I don't want this goat tongue.
I don't want to
to
pet them. I don't want to touch them, but I don't mind.
So
I
you
can wash
don't
my
wanna-
hands right after.
You don't want to pet them, but you want them tugging your
I
fingers.
could do some hand sanitizer right after, but you know, they lick it out of your hand. It's like, oh, cool.
Once I was at a petting zoo, and you could pay $5 to spend 5 minutes in a cage with this teacup pig. And so like it's a tiny little teacup pig, and you can just like play with it inside its cage, but you have to stay for 5 minutes. And my parents paid for me, but it was much more torture than it was fun. It was like I was trapped in this thing. I was like, oh, get that thing away from me. Like it was so fucking
Why'd you
terrifying.
even do it?
I don't know, because it looks cool from the outside. I mean,
And then as soon as you realize that the cage slams, why do you need that big of a cage?
Is it a cage or a pen?
Or is it a
oh,
pen?
it's like a full fence chain link cage.
Oh.
I don't know. It was weird.
You see, but
Sounds like they were just
but
trying to
petting
see.
Petting zoos and feeding animals, you're like, I don't want to fucking feed like a baby goat. I want to feed like a fucking lion or some shit.
I like
feed something cool.
I like animals from
Crocodile.
far. I like animals from far away.
Or-
Places do that with baby tigers.
Yeah, I want to milk a tiger. I want to give milk to a tiger, not from my teeth, but from a bottle.
I love
you know?
dogs, animals, everything far away. If they're right here, beautiful, thanks. But if
Far
they're
away.
coming at me, I'm like, please stop.
Yes, when you're in danger, I would.
No, not when I'm in danger. Just like,
close?
just when it's.
What
like,
about dogs?
Yeah, I hate dogs.
Oh,
Cats are worse.
Cats are. They're like just okay. I feel like.
I feel like cats stay further away from you. For
Yeah,
the most
cats.
part.
Cats will not come towards me. You know,
Why are there so many more stray cats than dogs? Like,
because dogs. I don't think dogs can really live that well on their own in the city.
I also think that if someone sees a stray dog, someone calls animal control.
and
You
there's
see
some-
a stray cat, no one
You
really
just
gives
so what?
a
A
fuck.
stray cat is just like, oh, that's
Cats also
normal.
aren't that dangerous. Like stray cats aren't that dangerous. Like
Yeah.
a stray
A
dog.
stray dog-
Yes,
stray
that's
dog could
true.
be very, very
Heavily could
dangerous.
bite
I guess that's true. And also, cats are usually tiny.
Plus
A
they-
stray dog could be a
Because
fucking
like a stray
monster.
dog's essentially like transitioning back into like
wolf?
wolf territory
Wolf.
now.
That's the other thing. Like, dogs or wolves are pack animals, so one stray can't really do that much. But a cat is like they're pretty solitary.
Cats are
a
pretty
cat will-
self-sufficient.
Also,
Yeah.
a cat will come back home. Like cats will leave and then come back to their house.
Yeah,
if-
like outdoor cat.
You know, if you die,
Not
in
many
it, yeah, but
dogs. Some dogs just won't. They'll just go.
I don't know where I am
They
now.
can't figure it out.
If you die in your house, your cat will fucking eat you.
That's true.
Cats are fucking.
Cats gotta eat.
Cats don't give a shit about you.
Cats don't give two shits.
I have a friend and his cat. He has the most like precious cat I've ever seen. It's adorable, but it hates when the doors are closed. Like it does not.
doesn't
like,
wanna be trapped?
Like it does not like when it cannot get everywhere in the house. So like if he closes his door to his bedroom, it will just like go all the way down to the kitchen and run and just go boom, just like smash into just like a just fucking like smashes up the door and then just do it again and again and again until he opens the door.
Jesus Christ.
That's
He's a battering ram.
Seriously,
That's
I
a-
mean,
that's a
but
scary
it
cat.
works, I guess.
I'd be terrified. Imagine the first time you figure that out, that's what's going on. You hear goosh, goosh while you're sleeping.
Yeah, I crashed. I crashed on his couch once, and I woke up to just the cat just like slowly walking
On
up
the
my body,
prowl.
and I was like, "Oh my god,
I'm gonna die.
As a prawn like presses against my face. I'm like, "Oh god," because I know that if I move, it's gonna go.
So you played dead.
So I just waited, and I was like, and then as soon as it was like off my face, I was like, whoa, and it it ran away.
It's like,
Oh my god.
But I can't. I was like,
Are you
Jesus
allergic?
Christ. Yeah, I'm but like mildly.
my-
Like I'll just
oh
sneeze
my
a bunch.
God.
did you
There
immediately
was,
get pink eye?
Dude, I got even at your house.
There's-
I got trapped in an aisle of dogs.
I know. I
Yeah,
heard.
that
There
hilarious.
was 3 dogs in JT's house. There's usually just one, which I can deal with.
That's
I
a
like
big dog,
Dexter,
though.
although Dexter's tail is like fucking whip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Dexter.
But there was 3 dogs, and so I went into this like foyer area, and I like wedged 2 couches together so that these dogs theoretically couldn't get over.
Theoretically.
And then JT's dad like was letting them out, I guess like outside to go play or whatever, but they found
a link.
They
found
no,
you.
no, but they couldn't get in still, but they found me. And so they were all just staring at me. Like, some of them were just barking, and I was like, like I was just trapped in this, aisle of dogs.
I like that 3 dogs outsmarted Danny's theory.
I literally called Chazz, and I need to get out of here. Like I don't know what to do.
3 dogs trapped Danny in his own little fucking.
He woke me up in a panic. He's like, I have to leave. I
What
absolutely
happened?
have to go.
What happened with you, Chaz? Were you gonna say something?
Well, I was gonna say that story
Oh,
because I remember because I was woken up. I'm like, what is going on? And he's like, I have to go. I have to leave
Trapped in an
immediately.
aisle.
hell! Imagine.
They're back. They just came back today to stay the night.
Oh, that's good. Let's go.
Get those things away from me.
I'm gonna bring him here.
Just trap Danny. Just bring him to his apartment.
You want to spin the
All he
wheel?
do is
That's
cry.
another 10 minutes.
Sure.
All right, wheel time.
Yeah, this is really ruining the
No
the
one-
way I think about this
no one gets
podcast.
happy for it.
Everybody just wants to see us in
There
pain.
needs to be a happy thing on there.
All right,
we
we'll
need
put a happy
to make
yeah,
it a
but not
happy thing.
yet.
I think the happy thing should just be drink.
I feel like I need another drink. I'm gonna.
Drink okay.
Do the wheel.
Cooler out there.
I love drink okay.
Oh god,
It's such a great game.
All right, here it is. It's a nice. Uh-oh. You want to spin it, Chaz? All right, Chaz is spinning like a goddamn mare.
Because I have no angle.
I have no hands.
Like a goddamn Mary.
No spin angle.
Electric shock. Tape hand?
Oh,
Wait,
boy.
do we know that that's safe?
Oh boy, it's safe.
Fuck that,
Oh,
dude.
boy.
That fuck you.
Oh boy.
Fuck that. I no.
No, it's not everybody. It's only two people.
It's no. It's two. Why is it two people now?
It can't just be one person.
It's one
Well,
person.
you got to play the game.
Because it's the
Yeah, you
shock
got to play the
game.
game at least.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
you just had
okay.
to go press it.
Yeah, I thought you
No,
had to
no,
press
we'll play
two.
the game.
What is
Danny,
this?
Danny, pick two names. JT is Robert now, I guess. I don't want to. I did the one last time. I don't want to do this.
There's only 3 in there.
Oh, well, that's because.
Hey. Put your name back in there. No, those people are saved.
Where's my name?
I don't know.
I don't know. It should
Right
be
there.
over there
It's
somewhere.
right over there.
Fucking damn it! I tried.
Yeah, nice one.
I tried.
Fucking pussy.
Real
So we'll play the game though.
Yeah, we'll play the game. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to just do all of us?
No,
No.
I really don't.
Come on, not me.
It's me.
It's Rob.
Which is me, right?
Yeah, it's you.
All right.
And Antonio.
No, come on.
Fuck you. Yes.
Come on.
Second safety
I
for
did the
Danny
one
and
last
Chaz.
time.
It doesn't have to be a hard tape. It just has to be like a one.
No, it's gotta be a tape.
It's got to be on there. How long does it buzz for?
I think it's 3.
It's 3
Okay.
shocks.
All right, let me get
But
it.
you can win. Honestly,
Yeah, you
I
can
have.
win.
Dude, I don't know. Who do you have in winning this game?
Why don't you bet on it?
Because
I'm gonna bet on
I
JT.
think I'm betting on JT. JT has some computer gaming skills,
It's true.
some hand-eye coordination.
JT's gonna get that look in his eye. And it's gonna be
Antonio
all over
just
for
has
Antonio.
Antonio just has. I mean, it's but also Antonio has dumb luck for some reason.
I don't want to do this. Where's the tape?
It's all about that gamer growth.
It's a segment that Antonio created, but I'm sure will now axe because this is the second time he's had to do the punishment. Also, make sure you do it. Only 2 people are playing.
We'll play on 2. We'll play on 2. We'll put it on 2. How about that?
These two already.
Oh, do you want to do normal or extreme?
You can't do extreme. Well, it doesn't matter. But do normal, yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So are the green ones the ones that are playing?
Yeah, the green ones are the ones. That, oh my god. I don't want. JT, I'm sorry. I don't know if this is gonna work, honestly.
Oh, yeah, that's on there. He's on. He's got it on there.
Why
think
was he
so?
allowed to do his own? Look at my hand.
I don't think more
should've-
tape is
well,
going to
you
make
should've
it
done-
shock
yeah.
harder.
You should have done.
I'm not going to be able to take it off. So what's the difference?
All right. Well, thank you for watching the Picky Boys
Thanks
podcast.
for watching Pete Boys.
Fuck me, dude. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Ooh,
Is it bad?
Nah.
Oh,
Because it's level 2.
that looked like this coming.
oh, jeez Louise. That honestly, that made me nervous.
Yeah, that made
Thank
me
you
nervous.
for watching Picky Boys
Thanks for
podcast.
watching
JT,
the
where
Picky
can they
Boys.
find you?
JT's a badass.
Find me at JTHolden97 on Instagram. Go follow me.
That was a good
that
one.
was good.
That's aggressive. You can find me on YouTube at Danny Moriarty or Instagram at dmore723.
That's pretty good, Danny. Chaz, where do you find you?
You can find me on the gram at Chazz Wins. See you soon.
You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow Picky Boys podcast also on Instagram.
Make sure
You're
to
quick.
make sure to leave a like.
I'm
And
quick.
what should they comment?
What should they comment today?
Probably
Comment what you want to be added to the wheel.
Yeah. Well, yep.
Again.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Is that what you
Yeah,
did
no,
last
yeah,
time?
I think I would do this. No, but yeah, comment what you want to be added to the wheel, and please share it with your aunts and uncles. Good day.
Peace, guys.